So what is then the perfect ideal patient for this procedure? The perfect biomimetic patient?
One who cares deeply about the longevity of their teeth, how long they're going to keep their teeth. And ultimately, I believe that you actually save money by saving tooth structure in the long run. Absolutely. The more conservative you can restore the teeth, the longer they're going to last.
So this may be a little more initially, but in the long run,
absolutely.
It's less.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And so the patients that I attract are the ones who want to avoid grinding down natural tooth structure.
And going back to the dentist.
Do you know what? People who have never met me, people who, almost all of my patients come to me based on referral. I haven't done hardly any advertising through my career. But the patients who come to me are of a mindset that they might have teeth that are misplaced a little bit, or maybe not as attractive as they should be, and I say, why haven't you done something about that? And they say, I don't want anybody grinding my teeth away.
Is that right? You hear that?
I hear that from people right out of the population who haven't seen me before. So I seem to attract the kind of patient who doesn't want to be experiencing deeply invasive procedures in their mouth.
Now, people don't want to lose their teeth, okay?
No, of course not.
And so you think a crown is setting people up ultimately for failure?
Ultimately, yes.
I know you don't want to upset, I guess, the ADA and all the people that are approving it and other dentists, but
this is controversial.
But you're saying this is a better way.
I'm going to get some phone calls.
But this is a better way in your opinion?
Absolutely, and I'll stand behind it because I've got restorations like this that have been in the mouth for 12 years. I was the second dentist in Southern California to purchase the CEREC 2 back when it was...
That's the machine that makes the tooth?
Just the CEREC 2. And I've bought every...
You're a technology guy.
Yes, I have all the toys. That's what keeps me interested.
All right.
But the CEREC 2 has evolved to the CEREC 3D now, but I've always used it as
this is what makes the tooth in one day.
Exactly.
Okay.
A minimally invasive restoration. I don't believe in full coverage and taking away unnecessary.
So it's a lot less expensive to get it taken care of early.
Absolutely. Get the kids into the orthodontist.
Nobody wants to go to the dentist, though. That's the problem.
Well, that's true.
Especially adult males. We wait till at the last second to do anything.
Well, you know, I take people in their 60s and put them in braces and straighten their teeth.
Really?
Before I restore them, I straighten their teeth because you can do much less invasion if the tooth is in the right neighborhood before you restore it. And not only that, these eye teeth, the canine teeth, the cuspids, they give a protection to the rest of the mouth if they're lined up properly. If they don't, then you wear out the back teeth prematurely because these teeth aren't protecting them. You can go on.
So if your teeth are starting to get worn,
that's
just not part of old age. You've got a bite problem that could be fixed.
That's exactly right. You have to restore and maintain the cuspid rise. The fact that when you're sliding out to the side, these cuspids protect those back teeth. And if they're worn down by a bad bite or by just age, they need to be restored.
So if you're going to go to a dentist, you might as well go to a holistic dentist. You're not a holistic, well, I'm calling you a holistic dentist.
Yeah, I don't go that far because some of the things they do in my mind are a little bit extreme.
Okay.
But I have a holistic approach to life. And my dentistry is a holistic approach.
Save the tooth.
Yes, exactly.
And don't ruin it by putting a full cap over that with that crown.
Correct. Remove as little tooth structure as possible.
With a skull cap crown.
Yeah.
Is it hard to get people to grasp this skull cap over the traditional crown, or do they even care? Do they even want to know?
You know what? They thank me because I let them get out of the chair while it's being milled. They walk in, they see their restoration being made on this machine. I've already educated them.
Do you charge them extra to watch it?
No.
I'm kidding.
I have an intraoral camera that shows them how much tooth I've been able to save. Some of them actually give me a hug when they leave because they're so appreciative that I've kept as much of their tooth structure as possible.
But keeping the tooth structure, it just saves them problems years later.
Absolutely.
Is that right?
If and when this restoration fails, where has it failed? Right up at the top of the tooth where you can get at the margins.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I'm getting it. Okay, so by putting a full crown, it goes all the way to the gum line.
Right.
And that's at that gum line is where the problems start.
Yes.
Whereas if you just put a cap top.
On the top.
What is inlay, onlay? Is this an inlay? No,
An
this is
inlay
completely
normally is less invasive even than the skull cap. It's a way where you preserve as many of the cusps of the teeth.
So how is this
possible.
different?
I mean,
when is it an inlay and when is it finally this?
If I can maintain a cusp and save a cusp of a tooth and it's strong enough, I'll save it and I'll build the restoration around it. Like for example, this right here.
Okay.
This tooth here. That's an inlay, and I've saved 2 cusps here. And I put the restoration in there, so it's less.
That's the corner. The cusps are the like the
part
4
that do
ridges.
the chewing.
And why is that? For the chewing.
Yeah, if they're strong, I leave them alone. Absolutely.
So save the tooth, less dental problems in the future.
Yes.
And so your patients only have to see you once. Is that really a good business idea? They see you once, they never see you again. No, I'm kidding. But
they come back. Yeah, they come back for their
but you have people really
stuff.
that no matter where you move or whatever, they follow you.
I'm treating women who I actually treated as children, and now I'm treating their children.
Now, we are just about out of time. Okay, so somebody watching this, what can they expect? They know they need a crown. What can they expect when they go to your office? I mean, what happens on day one? How do they find out they qualify?
First of all, they'll see their own x-rays on the screen in front of them.
Okay.
They'll see a intraoral picture of their teeth on the screen in front of them. I call this co-diagnosis. My patients see everything I'm going to do before I do it.
All right.
And so there's no need for credibility because a lot of the patients I see for the first time, they don't know me. They've heard about me from other patients, but I like to show and tell. I'm a big show and tell guy.
All right.
And so they co-diagnose this situation with me, and they know exactly what I'm going to do before I do it.
So no more traditional crowns. I mean, is
Very
that your
few.
goal? I mean, is that your mission, by the way? You want to get this message out there?
I do not do a traditional crown unless I have to.
Unless you have to.
Unless I have no choice.
All right. Now, final message. Somebody watching this, they're looking for a healthy, a dentist with an emphasis on health, metal-free, but especially those that have been told they need a crown. What is your message to them?
There are,
How do they find out more?
There are a lot of dentists throughout the country who are trained in conservative biomimetic principles. You need that opinion before you start doing really invasive procedures that may not be necessary.
It'll save you money in the long run.
Exactly.
Okay. I mean, in any economy, people want to save money.
Of course.
So this is, and this isn't gimmicky. I mean, this is real dentistry, real science behind it.
Oh, absolutely.
Do other dentists send you their teeth to make?
I have one office that sends me impressions. They can be made from impressions. You can pour it up in stone and make it just as though you were taking impressions. One dentist who sends them to me, and I make them for him and take them back to his office.
Okay, Biomimetic Dentistry. Good, a healthy approach. Well, thank you for coming out. This is very interesting.
Thank you, Randy.
Good stuff.
Delighted to meet you.
And they have to go to your website to learn more.
CarlstonDDS.com.
All right. You've been watching The Wellness Hour, leader in medical news and information. I'm Randy Alvarez. If you would like to see this interview again online, visit our website at wellnesshour.com. You can put in Dr. Carlston or Biomimetic Dentistry, if you could remember that. And for now, I wish you good health.
Thanks for watching The Wellness Hour, the leader in medical news with your host, Randy Alvarez, the authority on health issues.